Hey guys, I know it's been a while since I've filmed anything, but I have excuses. I mean, I've got a lot of college work to do and I need to get my university application sorted with UCAS and all that. Deciding which universities to go to. I went to an open day earlier today at MMU. Evidence. And yeah, it's just been really busy, on the go all the time. So I haven't even had time to think about making video. But today I'm in the house by myself and I thought to myself, you know what, I can scrounge up a quick book haul and put it out there because I enjoy putting out videos. Okay, so these are a selection of books I've acquired since I've been in the UK. Some of them I've read, but most of them I haven't. I will post reviews for the books I have been reading. I'll just do a big wrap up from like March onwards up till December. It won't even be a long video because I haven't even read that much. So on with the book haul. I will start off with, okay, manga. So I bought this earlier in the summer. The reason I bought it was because I'm really like Death Note, and this is by the same team, the same writer and the same artist. So I thought I'd give it a go, and I have read it, and I'll let you know what I thought about it in my review video, as I will with the rest of the books that I've read. It's about this student who really likes to draw, and it's about him getting sucked into the manga industry and starting a manga with his friend. Obviously it's very hard to make it big in the manga industry, so this is their sort of a journey. And this is book one, so yeah, that's Bakuman. Another sort of graphic novel that I got was The Dark Knight Returns. I found this in HMV around the time Superman came out, so there were these rumours about it, the next Superman film being loosely inspired by this. So I don't know if this was on sale at HMV for those reasons, or if it actually has nothing to do with it and it was just there on sale. But anyway, this is a classic in the DC universe, and yeah, it's basically Spider-Man coming back to Gotham's defense after 10 years of retirement, and it's obviously set in the future, and all the characters have changed as they've aged, and I really love this sort of messy, gritty sort of art style that it has going on. I've read this too, and I really liked it. I'll talk more about it in the review video. Then I got J.K. Rowling's The Casual Vacancy, and this I found at a charity shop, and it was £2 apparently. Oh, I thought it was less, but that's alright, considering it's in a quite good condition. The spine's not broken, and yeah, it is actually in quite good condition, so I didn't mind paying £2 for that. Yeah, I got it because it's J.K. Rowling, and I still haven't read it. I don't even know that much about it. I know it's about a small town called Padford, and I know it follows a bunch of characters, and it's a very hit or miss book apparently. Some people really like it, but a lot of people really dislike it, so I'm interested to see what I think of it. So yeah, we'll see. This next book my uncle gave me, it's called The Windup Bird Chronicle by Haruki Murakami, and I have always wanted to read one of his books, and I know that Murakami is, well, I guess currently Japan's most famous author. So yeah, I was actually kind of curious to see if he was like a Japanese version of José Saramago, which I love. And I've read this, and no, I wouldn't say so, even though he was really interesting and I really enjoyed it. Anyway, the story is it's quite hard to explain it, but the premise is about a very average guy that leads a very average life, and one day his cat goes missing, and from that point onwards a lot of strange stuff starts happening, and we meet this huge array of weird and wonderful characters with loads of stories to tell us, and we start to get the sense as we're reading that there is something very strange happening to his life for some reason, which we don't know. The main character goes on this journey to try and find out what, and I really enjoyed this one too. Again, I will talk more about it in the review video. This next book I got is the classic Nausea by Jean-Paul Sartre. I got this one at a charity shop. It was £1.25, which I think was a little too much, just judging from the condition of it. It's very yellowed and there's like a corner missing, and it's like marked. But I don't know, I got it anyway because I wanted it. I don't know too much about it. I know it's about a French writer. I know it's supposed to be like a diary of the world he lives in and the people he comes into contact with, I think. My friend James read it and he liked it, so I'm hoping I like it too. This next one is a sci-fi classic. It's Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep by Philip K. Dick. I love the film Blade Runner. It's probably my favourite film, so I just had to read this, and this was actually given to me by my uncle. I have read it earlier in the summer and I really enjoyed it. It has these like existentialist undertones to it and it's genius. I loved it. More about this book in the review video. Okay, so this next one is Catch-22 by Joseph Heller. It's another classic, which I'm not really sure what it's about. I can't really grasp it by the synopsis, but I know it's supposed to be a classic. I think we were at HMV and we had bought a couple of things, and they had like offers at the front desk. So if you bought 2 of one thing, you'd get one of those things free. This book was there, so I just picked this up. And the cover is absolutely amazing. I really like this design. Okay, so this next book is June by Frank Herbert. I actually won this in a giveaway by the amazing Books and Pieces. She is one of my favourite YouTubers in general. I'll try and put a link around here if I can manage to do it. If not, it will be down below. You should really check her out if you haven't already. She specialises in like science fiction and fantasy, and she knows a lot about those genres. To be honest, I don't know what it's about exactly. From what I've heard, it just makes me want to read it. And I love this cover, I love this illustration. I like it very much. So thank you very much to Books and Pieces. I'll probably get round to it early next year. The next book I'm going to show you is another one that one of my uncles gave to me. It is Cloud Atlas by David Mitchell. Don't know what it's about, but apparently it's very good. So we'll be reading this early next year, hopefully. Another book my uncle gave me is Kraken by China Miéville. I can't pronounce that. Yeah, I've never actually heard of this from anywhere. From just reading the synopsis now, I know there's a giant squid in it, obviously, because Kraken. I'm kind of interested in this. Apparently it's good. So this next one is called A Confederacy of Dunces by John Kennedy Toole. And another book that was given to me by my uncle, and apparently it's one of his favourites. So I've never actually heard of it before, but I'm sure it'll be good if it's one of his favourites, I guess. It's supposed to be very funny, obviously, and I'm kind of unsure about it, but I'm sure I'll enjoy it once I start reading it. This next book is another classic. It is Perfume by Patrick Suskind. Don't know. It's set in the 18th century. This guy really likes perfume, I guess, and he sort of develops a taste in young women. So he kills I'm just making it up, I'm not sure. I'll read it just because it's a classic and I want to form my own opinion on it. The next one my uncle also gave me, it's called Consider Fleebers, I think that's how you pronounce it, by Ian M. Banks, and I don't know, my uncle said he liked it. It's another science fiction book. It's got war and space. The thing is with these sorts of books, I just don't exactly know what they're about. I know it's set in some galaxy and there's a war going on. I actually looked up on Goodreads and it didn't have the most positive reviews, but I'll give it a go eventually, I think. And I'll let you know when I do. Alright, so this next one is another José Saramago book. It's called Clara Boyer, and I'm not sure what it's called in English. All I know about it is it was one of the first books he wrote, and it was rejected by the publisher back in the day before he had all his success. But he never wanted it to be printed while he was alive. He apparently considered it an okay book, but he only gave them permission to publish it after he died. So yeah, I've got this. It was before his trademark run-on sentences, you know, no stops or paragraphs. He's writing relatively normally on this one, so it's going to be interesting to see this side of him. Okay, so this next one, I'm just really glad I got. It's called A Tale for the Time Being by Ruth Oseki, and it's so beautiful. I was at a place called Salt's Mill, and it is like an art gallery, but it has like a bookshop in it where you can buy all sorts of art books. They also have like fiction and regular books there too, but its speciality is art-based books. Anyway, I saw this one here. I'd never heard of it before, but there was like a quote lying next to it, and I read the quote and I thought it was really, really beautiful. I was really intrigued by the writing style and what it's about, so I bought it. And this is a limited edition copy, I think it was like 1 in 50, and it's got the author's signature on the back. I thought that was quite unique. I've never seen a spine done that way, and I've also never seen an author sign it on the spine. Really happy I bought it. And this is the inside flap. Isn't it stunning? Okay, so lastly, but definitely not leastly, I've got this amazing Star Wars Trilogy set that I got for my birthday from my dear friend James. Thank you, James. It's the 3 original films in novel form, and it's such an amazing cover. That's the front cover, spine, back cover. Then inside it's got an illustration from the 70s, one of the original designs for C-3PO and R2-D2. And I really I don't know, there's something about these vintage science fiction designs that are just really endearing. And that's on the back cover, on the inside. So thank you so much, James. I'm really happy with this book. I love it so much. Anyway, that was the haul of books I've been accumulating over the summer and into autumn, so I hope you enjoyed that, and stay tuned for the wrap up of the books I've read since my last wrap up. It's been months and months and months, but it won't even be a big video because I literally have not even read 30 books this year, so it won't take long. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in my next video, which will be a collective fashion haul. It's something I haven't done before, and I just want to try something different. So yeah, bye.